Today I busted 10 Gorilla Tag myths, and at the end of the video something crazy happened, so make sure to stay tuned. Also, I'm joined here with my buddy Dex.
Hello.
Anyways, let's move on to the first myth. Alright, so the first myth is that you can actually stop the sound of the rain pouring down in City. And I actually know this works because I've done it before. And here's how you do it. You want to go to Silverback Studios using this entrance. Once you get up here, the rain should stop, but that's not it. You want to go through this cracked window. And you should not be able to hear it anymore. And that means this myth is confirmed. Okay, so the next myth is that you can make Gorilla Tag completely dark. So let's go test that out. Okay, so what you want to do is go into here. Just walk all the way down here. And then drop all the way down here. And then once you're down here, you just gotta climb right back up. Then once you know you did it right, the RTX textures should still be here. Then you want to walk all the way back up here. And you should see that it is completely pitch black. And I can actually see some light, but it is pretty much pitch black now. I'm keeping that in the video. This literally looks like I'm playing Gorilla Tag, but if City like shut down or whatever. Which means this myth is confirmed. Okay, so the next myth is that you can stay tiny by flying into the elevator inside of Monkey Blocks. Alright, so let me open this up first. Oh, let's take one. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see in 3, 2, 1.
I did it.
Oh, I turned big. Which means this myth is busted. Alright, so for the next myth is that I actually got AA. Let's check. Nope, I did not. So I may not have gotten it, but you guys can support me by using hashtag LucasVR for AA in your videos, and you'll get a shout out on my channel. The next myth is that if you play that melody right there on the wall onto these keys, then you can open up a secret door. I already know this is fake, but I'm just gonna do it because I just want to. Yeah, obviously it didn't work. People say that this would open up one day, but it obviously didn't. Which means this myth is busted. Stop! That was tough, right?
Stop it right there. Yeah, no, Dad. That was tough, bro.
Please stop.
Wait.
Please stop. Alright, so I just wanted to tell you that you guys are halfway through the video, which means it's probably gonna end soon. But I just wanted to say that I'm trying to reach 3K by the end of this year. And you guys can support me by clicking that little subscription button. Also, he has to say his famous line.
Please subscribe. We need this. My channel is kind of homeless.
Anyways, let's get back to the video. Okay, so for the next myth, I'm gonna have to mention one of my old videos. It's gonna be like right over here, so I'm just gonna... So, yeah. Let's see.
Alright, fact number 2. It takes 6 rocks to fill up a volcano in a private lobby.
Okay, so my boy Slime over here said that it takes 6 rocks to fill up a volcano in a private lobby, so let's test that out. By the way, this was from a couple, like, years ago, so I don't know if it still works. So, oh, hold on. Alright, ready? Go. 1.
1, 2.
So for me, that was 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it still works. Yeah. So the myth was confirmed. It does take 6 rocks to fill the volcano up in a private lobby as long as you're fast enough. Okay, so the next myth is that there is actually a secret tunnel under this sand pit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my camera under there and we're going to see if it's true. And yes, it is. The myth is confirmed. There's actually a tunnel that goes all the way to this cage right here, which can possibly mean that one day it's going to open up. So the next myth is that if you go into there, then you can still see the drill where we went for the live event. Okay, so again, I'm gonna put my camera through there so you guys can see. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And yes, the drill is there. And there's also a timer which is pointing over here, which means probably gonna go back in there for the live event. Okay, so now that we're down here, I'm just gonna say that the next myth is that there's drop pods and they're drilling this thing out, which is confirmed. Look how far they're going. As I'm recording this, that's how far they're going. Also, there's a drop pod over here and 2 other drop pods here with eggs inside of them. Okay, so for the next myth is that you can actually find a Gorilla Corp employee key card inside of basement. So let's go test that out. Okay, we're just gonna walk in. And obviously Gorilla Corp has destroyed this place and Munkus has been down here too. And yep, right here. As you can see right here, there's a Gorilla Corp employee card right here, but we can't see the name. And even if I put the thing under the ground, I don't know if you guys can see a name there or anything. But that means this myth is confirmed. Okay, for the final myth is that the Dugs actually can speak to you. Well, basically Chloe. Just watch. We're gonna be waiting here to see if it works.
It just doesn't make sense.
Okay, as you guys saw in the footage, she was actually talking to us through the Dugs, which is crazy. Also, I'm pretty sure she does have more voice lines, but I'm too lazy to go find the other ones. I know where they are, but it's gonna take too long. But anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you made it this far, please subscribe. I'm not gonna force you to, I'm just asking, and you guys can unsubscribe whenever you guys want. Anyways, bye!